everyone, it's Maddie, and today for you I have a review. Do you mind? Okay, anyways, today for you I have a review on the e.l.f. brushes. So in this jar I have the eye brushes, and then in this jar I have the face brushes. Basically these are just mason jars with rice so the brushes stand up. So I'm just going to give you a review on the e.l.f. brushes. So let me start off by saying these are great brushes for people who are new to makeup because they're really affordable and they're great for what they do. I do have to say I prefer the eye brushes a lot more than the face brushes. The first face brush that you get in a set is this foundation brush. It's pretty standard. Pretty standard. The brushes are pretty soft. They're pretty bendable for a foundation brush. I don't know, I personally hate these and I never use this, but if you are someone who likes these kind of round tipped brushes, then you will love this. So the next brush that it comes with is a concealer brush, and this is what it looks like, and it's really tiny. It's pretty firm. It's not gonna go anywhere. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, basically this is a really small concealer brush, good for getting like around the nose and just in really small areas. I wouldn't use it for under the eyes because it is actually a little bit small for that, but for just little pimples and stuff, it's pretty good. But I sometimes use this as an eye brush, but I mean, it's a concealer brush. The next brush that it comes with is this powder brush, and this is very fluffy, as you can see. This has red hair. I'm not sure why it's different from these, but it's also gold on this little barrel here. But this one has red hair. I love this brush. I find that it does shed a little bit, but it's no big deal. You can just pull the hairs out. And yeah, all in all, it's a pretty good brush for using all over the face. I do have to say this comes off of the handle occasionally, but you can just kind of screw it back on and it's fine. But yeah, I love this, and it goes on evenly and it's pretty soft. So yeah. And the next face brush there's this one, which is the bronzing brush. And this is angled, as you can see here. This also has the red hair, and I do find that this one also does shed. So maybe it is just the red haired brushes, but this one does shed quite a bit. It's a pretty good size for bronzing. I just don't really use this one much because, as I said, it sheds. And I hate when I get the hairs on my face and it itches, and I just really don't like that. But, I mean, it's $1, so you can't really go wrong with that. So I would recommend this if you need a good bronzing brush that, I don't know, will get the job done. And the next brush I have is this lip brush. I have to be honest with you, I never use this. I occasionally use it for eyes because it's kind of like a pencil brush almost. If you see that small kind of squared tip, it's pretty good for just putting eyeshadow on the crease, but I never use this on my lips ever. But it is soft and it doesn't shed, so that's great. It's great. It's great. So that's all the face brushes I have for you, and now moving on to the eye brushes. I love the eye brushes so much more than the face brushes. Like, I love these. I'm pretty cheap, so I'm not going to go and spend like $20 per brush, and these are all $1 and I love them all so much. Starting off with the two basic brushes, you have the brow comb and brush, which looks like this. This side I use for my eyebrows, this side I use for going through my eyelashes, just so they're nice and separated, and I love this. I mean, it's $1, so you don't really need to pay a lot more for something that does the same thing, I guess. It's lasted me a long time and I love it. So then something similar to that is this spoolie brush I have, and this is also for your eyebrows, and it's just really great for getting them into the shape that you want, and again, it's $1, so you can't go wrong. It comes like this, straight up and down, but I personally like to keep mine bent? I think it's bent. Yeah. I like to keep mine bent like this just so it's easier to kind of get the shape you want, but I love this. Again, it's $1, so it's great. Then the next brush is this sponge brush, and this is just a little rubber sponge on the end. And this is great for blending eyeliner or eyeshadow that's more creamy, I guess. I wouldn't use this for powder eyeshadow, but this works really, really well for blending pencil eyeliner. I mean, it's pretty standard, just a little sponge on the end of a brush, and it's also $1 like all the rest of them, so that's great. Next is an eyeliner brush, and this is just a little square brush, and it's yellow hairs, and I don't use this that much, but when I do like it. I usually just use this for setting eyeliner. I never really use it for applying eyeliner, just because I find that it's kind of a little bit too thick for that. But I do have another one, and I cut this one so that it's angled, and that just helps to apply, like, if you're going along the inner or the outer corner of the eye, it just really helps a lot for applying that. And I did cut it to make it a little bit thinner, so, I mean, I don't know. If you like the look of thick eyeliner, this is a great brush for you, but if you don't, then I probably wouldn't get this one. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. And the last 3 brushes I have for you are my 3 favorites, and they're these ones. I do have duct tape on this one because it came apart, but I mean, it still works fine. So these are the Professional Eyeshadow Brush, the Professional Blending Eye Brush, and the Defining Eye Brush. These 3 brushes, let me just say, I love these so much. They are beautiful in every way. They don't shed, they're super soft, and they're the perfect size for getting whatever you need done. This one I use for all over the lid, and this is just great for like one wash of color. I use this almost every day. This one, which is the angle brush, I use this for crease and kind of defining, sometimes like the outer V and stuff like that. And I love this because it's the perfect shape, perfect size, and it just looks flawless. And then this blending brush is also perfect, and I do occasionally use this just for putting things in the crease, so it's kind of less harsh. But if you kind of like a harsh look, then I would use this angled one. And if you don't like a harsh look, then I would use this blending one, but you can use them for whatever you want, really. And blending and highlight, I love these so much. Yes, this did come apart, but it's $1, so I don't really care. I just fixed it with some duct tape, and it's good to go. And yeah. So that's the end of... Why do I sound so weird all the frickin' time? Okay. Anyways. So that's the end of this e.l.f. brush haul. Haul? This wasn't even a haul. What am I saying? Oh, this was a review. Get it right, Maddie. Okay. So that's the end of this e.l.f. brush review. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to subscribe and leave a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Bye, bye, bye. Goodbye. Goodbye.